Welcome to Piano Chat. I'm Dave, and today I'd like to talk to you about voicing. Voicing is the gentle manipulation of the felt on the piano's hammers to produce an even tone throughout the piano. Hammer felts can be softened, resulting in a darker, more mellow sound, or hardened to produce a brighter sound that projects. Voicing can be done at any life stage of a piano, depending on the type of sound you want to achieve. Today, I'm going to work on an older piano to make it a little more mellow and even. Let's go to the piano. All right, I'm sitting here at a 1963 Gordon Laffhead drop-action spinet. I tuned this piano about a month ago, and I noticed there was a metallic harshness to the sound in the main 4 octaves in the middle of the piano. Along with this, there were quite a few notes that really stuck out more than others. I don't think this piano has ever been voiced, so the hammer felts have gotten hard, and they also have flat spots and fairly deep string grooves, and that usually happens over time. Here you can see the grooves that get worn into the hammers. This happens naturally as a piano is played throughout the years. There are 2 things I'm going to do to voice this piano today, with the goal of a darker, more even sound. The first step is to reshape the hammers with 2 different sandpaper blocks, a coarse grit and a finer grit. Reshaping drastically reduces or eliminates the flat spots that have developed in the hammer due to years of striking the strings, as well as I'm going to attempt to recreate the original shape of the hammer. Because reshaping takes material off of the hammer, it also reduces or eliminates the string grooves. There are 4 parts of the hammer that I'm going to concentrate on. The underside of the hammer, moving toward the striking surface. The top side of the hammer, moving toward the striking surface. The side profile of the striking surface, and the angle of the striking surface. The angle of the striking surface is important because I don't want one side of the hammer to contact the strings before the other side of the hammer. The hammer should strike the strings evenly across to produce the best possible sound and string resonance. The second step is to use a voicing tool with needles, as you can see here. The needles are pressed into the felt of the hammer in various places to soften and relieve the compression, which will be the biggest factor in achieving a darker sound. I'm doing this part in phases for each hammer. I'm needling the sides of each hammer first, on either side of the wood heart. If that doesn't achieve the sound I'm after, I will needle each side of the hammer on the striking side of the heart. If I still need the felt to be softer, I will gently needle the tip of the hammer on the striking side. It is possible to be too aggressive with needling, making the hammer too soft. If a hammer is too soft, it will sound muted in relation to the other notes around it. The goal here is evenness of sound in the octave. Here's an example of the harsh sound I'm trying to change. Here are a couple of notes that I've already voiced. Listen to the difference in tone that has been achieved between the voiced hammers and the unvoiced. Now I'm going to finish up the section that I wanted to even out, and I'll play the end result. Okay, now that I've finished, here's what it sounds like. It sounds much more even with no harshness of sound like it was before, but it still has the ability to project when played with more gusto. If you'd like to talk about voicing for your piano, please feel free to contact me. My contact information is at the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Piano Chat with Dave. I'll be back soon with another episode.